Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. You're having a great day. Yada yada. As they say on Seinfeld. Playing Starfield. Starfield. It's Starfield. Level 86.
You are our guest.
Celestine's here. Thank you for liking, Celestine. Hope you're having a great November. Almost done November. Character just got married last game. See what he wants me to do now. Gotta meet Nyx. We had to run off there because, you know, sneaky stuff. And I didn't want to have a NPC locked to me. Holy. Holy.
You are our guest.
Sal, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. There we go. Thank you so much.
I wonder how many poor souls who couldn't make it in New Atlantis ended up working at the fish prison.
That's not the way. Go to Madame Sauvage. Don't forget to like and all that good stuff. Say hello. It'd be nice.
That side's a bad place for tourists.
So come on
They got cool music on the outside to draw you in, eh? In tracks mode.
I don't know what
You got an appointment? 'Cause if not, consider this area reserved. Oh yeah, Dalton's little errand runner. I've written up a program just for the occasion, but as Ryujin knows, it's yours for either a price or a favor. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, I hope so. I'm still willing to talk. I hear you. I'm trying to be reasonable here. Alright, you win. No wonder Ryujin hired you. While you're snooping around in the tower, I just need you to hit up one more workstation on the way. It's Camden Chose. Just run the same program on the slate I'll give you, and you're good. It's that simple. That's between me and another client. But you can bet if someone wants something in old Camden, it's not because they like him.
We have something called integrity. You should try using it sometime.
Suit yourself. So why don't we get back to that payment? A pleasure, As always,
Gotta pay him $1,000.
your job is simple. Just run this little beauty on Ilaro Chen's computer, and
Does
the
my sound
program will
work?
take care of the rest.
Hopefully.
Once you're done, bring the slate back to me at my place. Whatever encryption Ilaro has is bound to take some real work. More than my little setup here can handle. It's nice to see you know more than just sneaking around and talking a good game. Here's the slate. I'll be waiting.
Guess we can go this way.
You are our guest.
Felipe, thank you for liking.
Whatever you need, you got it. Okay, just please be careful.
Push the wrong button. Crap. What's my power right now? Void form. Okay, void form works. Save often, you know what they say. Where's so sneaky? Up here.
You are our guest.
Birdie, thank you for liking. The bird's here. Pretty quiet conversations today, I guess. So I'm glad you're here. You're the first to talk. Guard over there. I'm okay, thank you so much.
Don't be stupid! You don't belong here. I'm taking
Oh
you down
crap.
for questioning. Nice try, but the building is off limits. You sure didn't get in by any authorized means. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're starting to make a lot of sense. Look, I'll trust you. But if any of us catch you on another floor, we'll shoot first and ask questions later.
1 year. I think I'll load because that sucked. 1 year on Friday, eh? That's pretty crazy. That time flies. It's better to go through here. Where am I even trying to go? Oh, I'm not even wearing my spy gear. The heck am I doing? They didn't give me one this time. I'm ready for the update. I guess I am. You want the capybara? Yeah, the thing look kind of cool, eh? Oh, here's a thing up here. Being sneaky, sneaky. Lasagna, nice. Hey, Brittany, how are you? Gotta find my way up to there, I guess. Probably the way, right? Got lunch? Nice. What'd you have for lunch? Oh, you just had dinner. You had coffee. That's not very fulfilling dinner. Well, that was the most useless save ever. All right.
You are our guest.
Caesar, thank you for liking and for sharing.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
Stop running if you know what's good for you. You're not authorized to be here. I'm holding.
Oh crap, hey? Coffee's what you had for lunch, and dinner for dinner made a sandwich. Having crackers and cookies? Oh, okay. I hope it was a special coffee at least. That doesn't sound like much of a lunch.
This area is off limits. You need to leave. You need to leave this area immediately. You are not allowed this area.
Wonder if that counts. Was a protein coffee. Oh, okay. I didn't even know there's such a thing. I don't know if that counts as getting caught. Didn't start shooting at me, so. Positive. I could just have rocketed up to there, eh? You like sneaking around in video games? Went to a smooth shop. They have protein coffee as an option for like 250. Oh, okay. What's a smooth shop mean? It's not that one. Oh, a smoothie shop. Oh, okay. Is that like Booster Juice? Those kind of places? I don't mind a Booster Juice once in a while. I usually choose the energy one or You guys anything good in her safe? I mean, the safe's obviously there for the picking, right? Nothing good in the safe, really. Jump. I guess. Wonder if we'll get out without being caught, like that robot kind of spotted me. Didn't kill anything, though. My character's way more ninja-like than before. I could turn completely invisible. Couldn't do that before. I had like a really high percent skill of being sneaky too. Okay, this one here. Distant enemies lose me. Gain chameleon-like abilities. Plus, I can turn invisible. Or we found his apartment.
It's messed up when a guy like me is better off than those people carving chasm or working a desk job. So, you made it. Guess Ryujin's security really is slipping. Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look. The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software. Go ahead, I'd like to see him do anything about it. Besides, he knows it's not a risk where I'm concerned. As for you, you may want to loosen up a little. Straight-laced little whistleblower has a tendency to either wind up dead or disappear. Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business with Ryujin. Shouldn't you be on your way back to Dalton? Hey, I have a reputation to live up to here. The moment I start giving misinformation is when I get tossed off the platform. Tampering with these files doesn't benefit me at all. I screw Ryujin, I screw Bayu, who I also work for. I screw Bayu, I screw myself. It's dead on if you want hard evidence. Dalton's problem, and yours I imagine, is that the people you're dealing with at Ryujin in that operations department are almost at my level. When it comes to data manipulation and covering tracks, they're royalty. The real question is how much of the evidence can be believed. Imogene's real good. I worked with her a lot in her days as a field op back when she was Alara's protege. According to the data, you can bet the relationship between those two is the key. If anyone could get Alara to make the slightest slip, it'd be Imogene. Have fun dealing with Ryujin security.
Boom, boom.
This deal could be huge for my company.
Let's hear your report. I assume you were successful. I didn't get any incident reports last night, so I applaud your work. I figured as much. Lucky for us, he doesn't have any motive to use this information against us. Now, let's see what we have here. I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off. Well, she has the means and access. But things are rarely so cut and dry. Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. We have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her. Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
10,000 bucks.
A gala at the New Atlantis 4-star embassy.
Just waiting for more info.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? Try not to harass my techs too much. They have
Make
work
it
to
quick.
do.
I have a deadline.
I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work. I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need to know? Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides, speculation is far more fun. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet. Good. I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get stirred up if you went around him. Or maybe I'd love it. Keep the workplace interesting, right? Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
I better do this right. Don't want you go breathing down my neck, Bob.
Go check with the boss, I guess, eh?
No Imogene, I see. Could she really be onto us already? Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to speak with Benjamin Bayou. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene. Bayou owns the Sioka Syndicate. For you to walk in there without discussing it with him first could be seen as a violation of our business relationship. Good, because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for. Head over to the trade tower and...
You are our guest.
Let
Go on, thank you for
know
liking.
there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants. The sooner, the better. We don't want to give a clever mind like hers any more room than we have to. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her. Imogene has the potential to do this company a great deal of harm with her knowledge. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
This place is incredible. I can't believe we made it up.
I just like use my jetpack to skip the stairs.
Ah, my day just got a whole lot brighter. Well, hello, sunshine. Yes, yes, absolutely.
Eat for an hour first.
Where the hell did you learn to do all of that? Oh, please don't say Neon.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
Going to be visiting the Astral Lab while we're here. I mean, that's a given, right?
There, now that we have her as backup, go to the Syndicate.
See that shroud up in Neon? You're looking at the only city with settled systems that powers itself from lightning. Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
Oh crap. I don't really want to do that mission. I was thinking I was just gonna carry uranium, but yeah, whatever.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want? No. I can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me. And what mutual benefit would that be? Of course. Ryujin's success always pays out when it comes to Neon profits. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Maybe we can work something out. All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
My mother wanted me to be
Boom, 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 boom. Get out of the way, everybody. Come on, let me through. Holy crap, eh? Boom, 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 boom.
Got a problem?
Uh-oh. Oh, good. Going the wrong way anyway. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Need something? You lost, kiddo? Oh, so you're the one getting special treatment. Don't look like much to me. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. Third floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season. That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to.
The guy already got the
Young lady
key.
you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better. Doors open. I haven't been a fan of strangers since I lost my husband. Just don't try anything in there.
Be quick about your business in there. Doors open. Be quick about your business in there. I haven't been a fan of strangers since I lost my husband. Just don't try anything in there.
A hideout's in the fridge.
No funny business.
So while I'm here, there's this sword, supposedly, in the middle of the room that can be reached by heading up the stairs, taking the right stairs and navigating the corridors until you reach a room. So we'll save. Heading up the stairs, taking the right stairs and navigating the corridors until you reach a room with gem equipment.
Hold it right there. You aren't allowed on this floor. Yeah, right. You're in our territory here. The only way you get a private tour of our personal space is if you're dead. We may have had a few dealings in the past, but that doesn't make us friends. Now beat it. If I catch you trying anything again, I'll introduce your face to a few bullets.
We can move into the next area from here. You try anything, you're dead.
Back off.
This is the stairs.
used to seeing you do that.
And Joss, where do you think you're going? This floor's off limits to outsiders. Yeah, I bet. Now get out of my face. Next time I see you up here, you're dead.
Heads up! Ha! You're a damn joke.
Cover me! I'm reloading!
Didn't even work a sweat.
I don't see no room that looks like a gym.
These fights go south!
Hey! That's not fair! Looks like we're in the clear.
I don't know what room they're talking about. And until reaching a room that looks like gym equipment. Drop down and find it.
I wonder what we'll stumble across next.
Maybe it's the other way. It's faster to just load, I think.
Well, this amount of firepower is a bit of overkill, wouldn't you say?
I'm watching you.
Hey, Antonio.
Well, if you were hoping for something lucrative, here's your chance.
I'm good, thank you. Glad to see you here. Tuesday night's usually a rough night for views, so it's always good when if you show up. I'm looking for like a gym-like area.
Back off.
I wonder what's past this point.
Oh, there's supposed to be a key where you can.
I'm watching you.
Oops.
You are our guest.
Timothy, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
Does this operation even have a boss?
Sharing is coming. You're waiting for it to get done buffering? I didn't know it had to buffer. Well, thank you for sharing. I wanted to find that stairs I was just at. Not that one.
You try anything, you're dead.
I want to use a silenced weapon.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
There we go. There's the share. Thank you so much.
And that, my friend,
I don't think that's the direction I gotta go. It says to go. I don't know. Maybe Antonio knows where to go, but I'm trying to find the syndicate enforcer. So you go into the hideout, and it's located inside a weapon crate in the middle of a room that can be reached by heading up the stairs, taking the right stairs, and navigating the corridors until you reach a room with gym equipment. Maybe there's like a vent. So I mean, I went up.
Well, this amount of firepower is a bit of overkill, wouldn't you say?
This is the exit.
I'm watching you.
What's my week been? All you ever do is follow objectives. That's part of the magic of this game is discovery. I don't think I'm allowed here.
And just where do you think you're going? This floor's off limits to outsiders. Yeah, I bet. Now get out of my face. Next time I see you up here, you're dead.
I don't think it's this way. Yeah, everybody in the whole place wants to kill me now. It's the syndicate hideout. in neon. See, and it doesn't really say on that thing that. Let's see. Here's a YouTube. Let's check
What's
this
up,
one out.
amigos? In today's video, I want to
Turn that noise off. So they're going a different route than I did there. It's not a mission though, so it's going to tell me to go to over there.
For a bigger cut next time.
Alright, so this is very close to where you enter. I don't even know where I just went. I'm outside somewhere. I guess it's another way in, eh? She's got her sneaking dress on, you know? I'm glad you guys are here. I was almost considering not streaming on Tuesdays anymore. Because like Tuesdays, for some reason, is everyone doesn't show up day, you know? Well, I know for Stephanie, she plays with her weekend streamer, she always says. But, yeah, I don't know. What the reason is. You'd think it'd be all the same. This is where you come in. Now, the directions were kind of misleading. Because they say go up the stairs and then turn right. But you're supposed to go straight, I think.
You are our guest.
Richie, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
Yo, I'm planning on hitting up Frankie's later to pick up some more fish. You need anything?
No, I'm good with that right now. Actually, maybe you could talk to Frankie.
You try anything, you're dead.
I think you gotta go in here. I don't know if you have to cut this or not. Oh, you don't even have to go through all that. Crap. It's in that room with all the computers. You finished Fortnite a few minutes ago. Save here, though. Yeah, but Fortnite could be any day, right? So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why Tuesday.
At a time like this, right?
So, it's basically in this weapons case. The thing I was looking at. I don't know why they wanted you to cut through the third floor there in these guides, but I mean, as long as you're hidden. You open this case, right? Well, it's not in that case. Is there another case?
Sick of these shitty orders.
Maybe it's that one.
Can't wait to rank up.
I'm sure power like that was meant for humankind.
There we go. It changes December 2nd.
What does Yoka mean anyway? I always forget to ask.
So this syndicate weapon that I just stole is just in the middle of the open room, so I mean, I don't know. Pretty easy to find. But 51 damage and it does lacerates. So this one's 65. I don't know if that's really better, but I guess the lacerate's good. And if you don't wear a lot of armor. I guess then you can get extra thing. I don't know. I wanted to check out the weapon and see if it was any good. I don't know if I'll change my weapon, to be honest. Good to be able to find it, I guess.
I figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the syndicate here. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. You're trusting me on this one. Huh. Not to cast doubt on myself, but I fully expected to push my persuasion skills to the limit. Sometimes I think corporations harbor the worst people out there. But then, I come across people like you, and I'm reminded that ideas of fairness actually exist. This slate holds the evidence to prove my innocence. I just need you to make sure Dalton... I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working.
I've never played any of the
I didn't
maps.
hear it much around the office, but
I missed.
thanks.
So I got that furniture dilemma resolved more or less. I don't know if you guys were here when I was talking about it, but I bought like a coffee table and
I can't believe I didn't see this coming.
it had a couple end tables or side tables with it, and it's damaged. That one of the end tables is damaged. So I brought it to the furniture store, and we were gonna check into it, see if they could fix it.
All this time, I was just a scapegoat.
Then they called me and said they fixed it, and I went to pick it up. You know, and still it wasn't assembled. And I went to assemble it, and it had no hardware parts. So I had to wait till today and phone them, and they actually had, when they went to repair it, they had set the hardware parts to the side. So at least I can have a end table with legs on it repaired.
You are our guest.
Benji, thank you for liking. You walk over and bust them up? What are you talking about? In the furniture store? Timothy. You get in trouble with the law for that. Got all fixed up, so I'm okay.
Nah, he, didn't really have anything. Just some couple credits.
Talking about when you bring stuff to the dump? My brother always used to do that. Bust up. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like when you go bring stuff, furniture to the dump. Used to bust up things so that it was useless when you bring it to the dump. How do you get out of here? This way. Yeah, make me jump. Why are they shooting at me? Ah. Planes in Fortnite. Oh. Do you think you would have ever bought that game if it was like, you know, the normal $80 the game's cost? You know, like if
I'm watching you.
well, here's the weights they're talking about.
Never. I'm beginning to think there is no boss that it's
That.
all some sort of big joke.
No? You realize those games are technically more expensive than the like those guys they can make a lot of money off some people. Those free to play games, holy crap, man. Those make more money than the normal ones. Although Timothy went down the wrong path, he should have been an Xbox boy, and then he would have got Game Pass, and he'd have tons of games to play. He wouldn't have to resort to playing the free one. Forget there. All right, there's a little too many people right there. People call this world empty. Crap. You know, this Starfield game, I only paid for the early access, which is the DLC essentially. I paid like $10 for it because I used Xbox points. Got to stay away from the item shop. You ever hear those stories about the parents that found out their kid spent thousands of dollars like on, you know, like free to play game stuff? I think the highest I heard was 20 grand or 30 grand or something. Guess Sarah's gonna take the next elevator.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out? If you think I'm paying for that information, think again. It's just a matter of time before it finds its way onto my desk, and I can be a very patient person. I had a feeling you'd say that. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
Like the office. The office lady. Looks like it'd be a nice office to work in. How nice it is. Is there other games that you played a lot because they were free? I kind of prefer the traditional model of games, though, to be honest.
Is there something I can help you with? Excuse me? Let me close this door before you say anything else you might regret. Just a moment. Shutting the door and engaging locks. That's better. And that's quite the story you just threw in my face. Not to mention a serious accusation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from? Is this a game? I wasn't aware. It is a horrible thing when such well-made plans can't be shared. You really think I'd believe that?
There's a Starborn choice there that I missed.
Sorry. That kind of talk won't get you anywhere in this corporate world.
Oh, it's been a while. I guess Disney Dreamlight Valley
Oh,
kind of
sure.
technically was
And
supposed
I'd
to be a
just take your
free-to-play game.
word for it. I don't think so. I'm starting to wonder what Imogene ever saw in you. Well, that would be great, if there was anything to tell. Looks like someone's been brushing up on their corporate skills. Fine. Since it's just you and me here,
And
I'll
Sarah.
come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole.
Tetris 99, eh? I didn't know that was a free-to-play game.
Oh, that depends on how you define innocent. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions. What do you think? If someone was a threat
Pac-Man 99 was too, all the
would you be
99s.
satisfied waiting for them to strike? Of course not. You'd eliminate the threat before it had a chance to act. In some cases, before it even realized what it was capable of. Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing
Oh, there's
people
F-Zero
over
99.
one
Holy
at a
crap.
time. Today, they're more about ensuring success. By any means.
Why do they use 99 in that?
So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Masako's or Ryujin's? Well, it seems we're at an impasse now. The only way you stop me from carrying out my plans to depose Masako is to kill me. You could try to get me fired, but that only delays my plans. Face it, this isn't a game you can win.
Do you think there's a video on YouTube? I think you're missing a word.
Go ahead. I guarantee any evidence you have is circumstantial at best. I've created the perfect
There's one free
secret
to play game that was really
Your
cool.
word against mine. I'm pretty sure the
On the
odds are
Xbox, they had something called 1 versus 100. Back in, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, I guess. Alexa, when did 1 versus 100 come out? 2006. So it's even farther back than I thought. But what they did is you could play this quiz game, and basically if you're in the top amounts, you could win like some pretty cool prizes, like real life prizes. But it was still fun to play. You kind of answered questions, and if you add a streak, you had a chance of getting into the 100. And then eventually it came down to 1 kind of thing. It was a pretty neat concept. It's too bad they never actually brought that back. You miss playing Mario 35?
We'll see about that.
Out of the way.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
There are restricted areas in Ryujin?
This could be the most important meeting.
Didn't even know.
You're back. And Imogene? So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation.
That should shake things up around here just a bit.
I find it hard to believe Ularu would take the chance to incriminate herself. But if this slate provides indisputable evidence to corroborate...
He's got 2 witnesses. That's not good enough.
That's enough proof for me. It will be a relief to reinstate Imogene as well. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office. Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Wonder how close I am to leveling up. Where does it say my level? I'm about halfway.
You are our guest.
I'll do this one real quick. So I get a uranium Tivoli. Thank you for liking, Damien. The structure map. What's the moon? Oh, uranium's around here? One was unknown. I don't even know what Mario 35 is. There was no uranium at all, eh? Guess we have to use an interstellar. There's the siren of the stars. Oh, uraniums. Copper there. There's uranium.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems clean. Landings are docked. Take us.
It's the first Super Mario Brothers, but you compete against other people like Tetris 99. But to knock other players out, you send any enemies you kill to them to make it harder for them to keep going. Oh, kind of a fun concept. Are you looking forward to whatever the next game is? F-Zero 99? I got hypothermia in that short time. I need tungsten.
You are our guest.
I got a lot of garbage in my inventory. Stephanie, thank you for liking. Appreciate it. I missed all the quiz time. We gotta remember where that is. Olympus, Uria or something. Timothy was the winner. He knew everything about video games, pre-video games there was to ever be told. His knowledge is unparalleled. I didn't even know about the things, although I don't know if Timothy knew about 1 versus 100 or not. You knew the game show? Oh, maybe the 1 versus 100 they said was October was um Alexa, when was the video game 1 versus 100 released? It was 2009 on the Xbox. So I think I said 2006. That was probably the TV game show. As you can imagine, the video game was probably similar. All right, so let's see where. Incoming, outgoing. So it's this box here. Okay. You 100%ed Super Mario Wonder. Nice. Now what are you gonna do? You got to have dinner at the dinner table? Nice. Did Timothy, did you see? I saw Stephanie and Asta commented, but I put the Mario, the Nintendo ornaments pictures in the Discord photos section. I didn't put the full tree. So just the Nintendo ornaments. So that's why I wasn't sure what Stephanie was talking about when she said beautiful. Did you mean like Charizard? You figured was beautiful? Did I have for dinner? I had some split pea soup. Some buns that I bought at the bakery. Yeah, that thing's enormous, eh? Oh, beautiful tree. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the ornament. You're like calling Mario beautiful. You'll see. I'm saving the full tree shot for YouTube. So does your family use a real tree, or do they use a artificial tree? Oh, good. We got a good supply of aluminum and everything now. Was there a picture of it? Eggs, veggies, mashed potatoes, and coleslaw and turkey or something? You know, when you say you don't like different foods, is the or something is that how you accidentally eat food maybe you don't like, or because you should really know what you're eating. You know what I had? Or something. I'm gonna start saying that every time now, because that's awesome. I had, you know what I had for dessert? I forgot to mention my dessert. It was or something. Yeah, it was made out of something sugary. There's the copper. I got over my hypothermia pretty quick. Must not have been very flavorful if you can't even remember from dinner time. Was it like really crappy turkey? Like slices from the store? I find that if I eat real crappy turkey, it's probably I wouldn't remember either. I like the turkey, you know, it's cooked in the oven, a big bird, you know, big bird from Sesame Street. You could, you couldn't. It's not like you're taking pornography pictures there, you know. It's just your dinner. I don't think your family would care, would they? That's where the iron is. If anybody ever asks you for pornography pictures, don't give it to them because the internet is forever. Okay, where the heck did I spot that thing? I thought it was behind this. Helium in both of them. What the crap? So, outgoing resources would be the incoming one. There's either pork or roast beef, and you also had Yorkshire pudding, but you said turkey or something. Now you've named 3 different meats. If you take pictures, it'll be easier for you to remember. Oops, wrong button. Yorkshire pudding's good though. I would think if you're having Yorkshire pudding that you're most likely having roast beef with it. Unless the Yorkshire pudding was potentially packaged, I guess. Okay, it's like cross where the big thingamabopper is. This one is going here and there. Might be right here. What'd you have for dinner, Timothy? Anything good?
You're carrying too many odds and ends. Time to let something go.
Okay. What I needed. No fast traveling for me. That was Stephanie's quiz. Is what was her dinner? What was the mystery meat? And she's narrowed it down to 3 items. So is it A, B, or C? Little salad and chicken strips and sweet chili Thai sauce. That sounds pretty good. I'm surprised you didn't take that opportunity and say or something. It was either chicken strips, beef strips, jerky strips. I corrected it now. Was there a marker here? Oh, establish a cargo link. Where was that place I just was at? Was this one Olympus? Where was the other one? What's going on here? Three-star. Crimson Fleet. Well, we'll let them go for it. I probably had an eggplant. I don't really remember it very well. You know, as a side or something. Or an appy, maybe? I don't know. Those are those purple ones, isn't it? Stephanie left to investigate her dinner, maybe. Why is that letting me? Oh. I got to place some uranium. You're still here. You've never had one. Well, time to try. Guess I can make medium. Medium extractor.
You're quite handy with the building materials.
I need 3 adaptive frames for that. And 3 reactive gauges. There, it immediately goes and works on my bench that I made for me. So I can make reactive gauges. Only 2? What the crap? Not enough copper? Rip. Guess I'll set up the other part and go grab some copper. Lots of copper apparently. They can make wind turbines. That makes 14. That makes 6. I need 10. Okay. Because I can put a bunch of those down. We should make a storage. We make 10 adaptive frames. Oops. You think Stephanie's maybe had an eggplant ever? That would definitely be something she'd call or something. That's what she had for her meat today. All right, so we got that done. Now we got to do this. Make some sort of storage unit. Uranium's considered solid, right? What a pain in the butt when you forget your copper, eh? At fast travel, I gotta go to the ship.
Good day, Captain.
Maybe an eggplant tastes like eggnog. That'd be cool. You'd think one thing they'd consider is that copper's that other end. One thing that they consider is that when you're in like gravity free, that you probably carry all sorts of things without overburdening yourself, you know? Now we got plenty of copper. What made you think of eggplants anyway, Timothy? Copperhead Road. You can make a whole road out of copper. Then they'd sing about it. Ah, I should have went to the cockpit. You can fast travel from the cockpit. You're severely overburdened. Here, now hopefully I have all the supplies I need. Have you ever tasted a dragon fruit? I always wonder about those when I see them in the store. Oh, I gotta still build my reactive gauge. Great gauge. I forgot about that.
We'll be certain to put that to good use.
Sort of in drinks like vitamin water. I don't think that's quite the same as having the fruit itself, but I guess you kind of get maybe the flavor a bit. An 18 or reactive adaptive frames, and then I can put a landing pad here on top of my ship. So I need 10 and 18. I can make another one. I just have to make a drilling rig. Or for me to put this darn thing. Guess we're not putting a landing pad here. I move this one. I need a reactive gauge. Make a drilling rig. Now I can make that. And I need to add more power now. Oh, I got lots of power actually. Okay, for power. I got the power! Now, this thing, we gotta power this up. Oops. The other direction. We gotta put this box. Red's outgoing. Not sure. Transfer. Throw 100 helium. 107 helium. It's almost the end of the stream. I'm not gonna start making a quiz now.
Long way down.
We already had quiz time. Outgoing is red. I'm gonna start having the quizzes On Tuesdays at when I start, not when I end. Or near the start, not near the end. If I'm going to have them. There we go. Buying uranium to volley for whatever they need it for. And try something. Nice big yellow ship. Yeah, these are like hired. Hired dudes. I don't know if they'll take off when I'm on top of it though. Oh, he's revving up. Apparently he will. So I gave me a sprain and knocked there out. I guess you can't hang out on top of the supply ship. I don't even know where my ship is now. Where is it? Yellow submarine. We all live on a yellow submarine. My ship's right there. Parked right beside the spaceport instead of on it. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Make some stuff. I got lots of aluminum. You're back. Welcome back. Let's make 1 billion of these for the XP.
I imagine this is how Earth's very first astronauts felt when
See,
they
99 XPs. 99 red balloons. Did you ever watch the movie The Birdcage? Oh, our aluminum's getting lower. Yeah. I won't use up the last of my aluminum. If I had more nickel, be able to make these things though. I don't know what they're made for. So if you wanted to make alumite, need to find some alumite, cesium, make drilling rigs, microsecond regulators. Need a lot of different weird supplies. You make a lot of these things though.
Ah, I see what you put together there. Clever. Very clever.
One can go on a murderous rampage and get XP. Or one can saturate the market. With these things. Like a Tau grade. Flying shop. Oh, we're actually under 1,000 for something. Still got tons of reactive gauges. So now I got 8 zillion million parts on me.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that.
You think that'll get us serious money?
If it belongs on your hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please, take a look.
Only has 5 grand.
Appreciate the business.
Selling art is a
Go to the well. They got more money.
You have a nice day now.
Thing about the trade business?
Even in the well, the trade authority continues to flourish.
You won't find a better selection or more reasonable prices anywhere.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I think Robin Williams was in the birdcage, wasn't he? I don't know, it seems nice enough, I guess. Right now it's like 0, but earlier today was alright.
If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
How cold is it for you guys? Hey Birdie, you're in New Zealand, right? Hopefully Birdie's still here, because I'd like to ask a question about New Zealand that saw on the news. Oh, I don't know if Birdie's here. -4 Celsius? A little bit chilly, eh? All that supplies I used up. I go and sell this stuff.
It's cliche, but it's true.
Then I wind up waiting and then it produces more. These are only worth 3. -5 and you had snow.
Pleasure dealing with you.
Did you get snow too, Timothy? I think it's like getting to be summer over in Australia now, I think, isn't it? Alexa, what's the temperature in Australia? Like almost their low is 12 degrees at night and 17 above right now.
The Trade Authority has thing about the trade business? Of course, of course.
Why wouldn't Timothy probably gets lots of snow? What are you talking about? He doesn't live in Vancouver. I wonder if she has any lubricant. Look like it.
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
Probably sell the gun I have. Dude.
If there's something you need, no matter. Of course, of course.
Amber, I'll give that to what's her face. Sell that one though. That one. Launder that one. Nova Scotia gets snow? What are you talking about?
It's cliche, but it's true.
Timothy, how much snow do you get every year?
I can afford it. If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
It's like Vancouver is the only place in Canada that might not get snow. They get a little tiny sprinkle once in a while, but not very. It doesn't stick usually. It's mostly rain there in the winter.
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price.
In where I live, we get snow, but probably about 3 or 4 good ones. That's it. And then the rest is like kind of a light. You know, it covers it, but it's not as heavy as big ones.
Of course, of course.
If I do a buyback, it's clean, then it's not considered stolen anymore. Three to 4 feet. Is that all year? You get 3 to 4 feet? Stephanie was just saying that you never get snow. You got 4 travel packs? Guess we don't need the green fashionable suit anymore because we have a fitted business suit. You're not in Florida. Maybe Stephanie had you confused with Maverick. Well, I guess I can get rid of this one probably. Use the same ammo. No, all provinces get some extent of snow. The only one that doesn't is like Vancouver. You know, you get way less snow there because it's mostly rain in the winter. But that's not the whole province. That's just kind of the coastal cities there. Because Vancouver, like in February and January, is still above. Alexa, what is the temperature in January for Vancouver normally? Alexa, what's the temperature in Vancouver right now? See, right now in Vancouver at night, you know, it's 10 at night, it's 3 above. Which, you know, it's a little bit chilly, but not freezing either, you know?
You are our guest.
Hey, Walter, thank you for liking. Don't you know, Timothy, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, it's all the same. For everybody that doesn't live in New Brunswick. Those Atlantic provinces, you know. People know Newfoundland. But when it comes to Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, I bet you that 75% of Canadians couldn't tell you which one was which. The other side of PEI. Well, there you go. Now we're going to know, right? I think that these one streamers that I used to chat with on Mixer, I think they were from Nova Scotia, though.
You won't find a better selection or more reasonable prices anywhere.
It's the one with the Confederation Bridge. That doesn't help me, to be honest. I don't know where the Confederation Bridge is, but sounds interesting. Nina's presentation. We'll let her keep the exotic bottles.
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
The third longest bridge in the world. Well, who knew that? I didn't know that. What's the first longest?
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. No one.
I could ask Alexa, I guess. Alexa, what is the longest bridge in the world?
Who you know matters as much as anything else.
Ganyan Kingshan Bridge in China.
If there's something you need, no matter what it is, either I have it or I can get it.
In Louisiana is the longest one that goes over water. Sarah's just sitting there using her computer. Guess, you know, you gotta check your email. You gotta check your email, right?
Matters as much as anything else.
Like busy trying to sell me something, and Sarah's sitting on her computer checking her email. Alexa, what's the third longest bridge in the world?
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. No one.
It said everyone. Kane Brand Bridge in Beijing. Alexa, is the Confederate Bridge the longest bridge in Canada?
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be,
Alexa, how long is the Confederation Bridge? Holy cow.
if there's something you need, no matter what it is,
It's
either
the
I have it or I can get it.
They said it was long, 12 kilometers long, over ice-covered water. Icy waters or something. So it's the bridge to PEI.
Who you know matters as much as anything else.
Walter's probably getting driven nuts because he has a device too, and he's probably getting all the answers too.
If there's something you need, no matter what it is, either I have it or I can get it.
Alexa, where does the Confederation Bridge rank for the longest bridges?
The Trade Authority has access
So,
to goods
Timothy,
and services no one else does.
according to the A device, she said that it's the 13th longest bridge in the world. So take that for what you will, I guess. Depends on how you measure the bridges too, whether it's just straight over water or,
It's cliche, but it's true.
you know, because some of these other ones it mentioned were along mountains.
I can afford it.
That's not really a bridge. Anyway, I guess it's time. I better go to bed. Gotta get ready for work tomorrow and all that stuff. You know,
I have it.
get good sleep. You haven't followed yet, please please do so. If you want to check out my YouTube, links in the video description. You like Avenged Sevenfold? 63% said yes. 38% said no. I don't know who voted yes and who voted no. Nobody told me anything. So there you go.
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it.
Anyway, I think it must be broken. Nobody's talking anymore, so I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Thanks for being here.
Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. No one.